Excellent. Now that should be working. Cool. Let's try and make a group. Party finder. Anything interesting? No. How about we try and kill Bale? Get grouping going. What does YouTube want? It wants me to go to my channel. Cool. Anything you want to tell me about my channel? No. No. Okay. Cool. And no. Is this person decent? Yes, they are. Invite. Invite. Okay, that person's invited. Okay. There's room for one, you can come. All right. Who's applying? Puppy trainer. Cool. The infamous words of Captain Barnacles. Let's do this. How do you get to destruction? I know it's in the library. I'm pretty sure it is. We'll see. 99% sure it's in the library. Well, mostly sure. Yes, it is in the library. I thought so. Oh, my build is all wrong. Phooey. I gotta switch up my build. Ah! There's no way to quick swap. Alright, let's go back. We're going to tweak the build. So I'm currently in my PvP build, but I'm going to need to be in my PvE build if I want to do anything. All right, let's really quickly swap to the PvE build. Inherit, you are going to go to become the Siphon, cool. And you are going to become the Fire Robes, cool. And you are going to become Laser Beam Show Pants, cool. And then zoom, zoom, and zoom. This one we're going to replace with this one. Alright, cool. We're ready. Let's do this. Hello? Why is it doing that? I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Hello, people. Welcome to tonight's stream. I'm not going to be on too long, but I just figure it's more fun to have people to chat with and stuff while playing video games. I don't know. I really only play like multiplayer games, in part because I like the social factor of you know, playing online games. So that's really all there is to it. All right, let's kill these grunts. So this particular dungeon, so right, in Immortal, each dungeon drops specific set gear, and set gear is going to enhance specific builds for your character. So they'll enhance, say, for the build that I'm running right now, I run a bunch of skills mainly around my little orange laser beam, right? And so by running this dungeon, I can get this ring right here, Severed Thumb. This can drop here. And so my Severed Thumb doesn't have intelligence on it, and as a wizard, intelligence is the stat that governs my damage, right? So having a higher intelligence is going to increase the damage of all the things that I do, and so I very much want to have intelligence on it. So by not having intelligence on it, even though it increases my character's so-called power in terms of like what the game requires for you to be able to do stuff, it's still a problem. So, all right, let's go here and here and do this. Do. Alright, so this is Bale. I don't know if any of you guys played Diablo 2, but Bale is one of the primevals. He was the one from Act 5 from the expansion. And so Bale's going to be the naughty Nelly that we're going to be killing in here. So first, we weaken Bale, and then Tal Rasha, nice little throwback to the Diablo 2 set, is going to encase Bale temporarily in a soul stone. Which is like the thing that I think encases Diablo himself, and then, yeah, you go and have to kill him later. Spoiler alert. So, okay. All right, we got a seriously underleveled person with us, so I want to make sure that I'm destroying things so that he doesn't just auto die for trying to walk around. Right now I'm helping carry someone, puppy trainer. Puppy trainer's getting carried, which I'm fine with. So this game requires that you have a full party to be able to enter a dungeon, which is simultaneously a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it means that you're going to play with a lot of other people a lot. But it's a bad thing because if you don't have other people to play with, then there's really not a lot that you can do. So you definitely need to use the looking for group feature, or it's called Party Finder, I suppose, in order to be able to make sure that you're able to run like all of the dungeons and stuff. But and it's also good because like if you want to get carried, right? Like instead of having to like beg someone to carry you, you just join a group and either they're okay with it or they're not. And most groups tend to be pretty okay with it because just of the dynamic of the game. It's just more sort of built in, which I feel like is kind of nice, right? It's just, it makes it nicer for the community if you're just like, oh, I want to do this. And people are like, yeah, sure, come join us. It's good stuff. So, any of you guys in chat play Diablo at all or not really? You're just sort of here because I'm streaming and you're like, oh, hey, Nalthazar, good to see you tonight. Or, alternatively, do you not play it and are you curious about it? You're like, oh, I might want to play this game. And you're running Heck 4 stuff. Yes, I am running Hell 4 stuff. I don't know why I just defaulted to heck. I guess it's probably my aversion to using foul language on stream. Which, as things go, hell is really not like that bad on the spectrum of profanity. But even still, that's something. Alright, so there's multiple phases to this fight. So right now, Bale's going to start shooting out a whole bunch of fire, and also is going to split himself, because Bale is a narcissist who really wants to get it going with himself. So we see that there are 2 Bales. Bale is very excited about this. And so we're going to go ahead, we're going to kill Bale. I'm going to opt to skip the cutscene up there. You can see how many people have chosen to skip the cutscene. Just get straight to the loot. I get nothing good. Surprise, surprise. The drop rate in this game is pretty low as things go. But yeah. All right. We're gonna go in there, and we do it again. So we go back into Destruction's End, and we're going to rinse, lather, repeat. So by the rinse, lather, repeat, it just means that I'm farming, and I'm farming until the Battlegrounds open. Battlegrounds open at 10, so in 33 minutes. But we'll see how long I can be on streaming for tonight. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go on in. Oh yeah, and I know because I'm on my computer, you guys can hear all like my clicks and stuff too. I've got like this kind of noisy keyboard that's like click, 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 click. And while it's incredibly satisfying to use, like personally, I don't know how that sounds for you guys in chat. All right, so there's gonna be a bunch of monsters that are gonna spawn here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drop down the crystal that lets me hit everything with my attack, and then we're gonna go ahead and beam them all down. I feel like Captain Kirk or something. Beam me up, Scotty. I've actually got my own little like theme song that I say to myself as like I'm independently playing. I mentioned it on stream the other night, but just like while this beam is going out, you can see how it pulses. And so while the beam pulses, I've got like this little thing that just goes in my head with the beam, like whoop 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 whoop. Ah! Or you know, obviously a goat is coming in for the screech, but. Or my health is disappearing rapidly, which is also a problem. Dislike. Actively. Would you guys stop attacking me? Don't like it. And I died. Because of course I did. Shame on me. That just means I didn't kill this stuff fast enough. Let me through. Por favor. Whoops. Why is there a portal to return to the entrance there? I don't know. Well, I've got a long walk then. Wee. Womp, 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 womp. Moral of the story is, don't die, Michael. Alright, let's do this. We get our gravestone. Definite win right there. Puppy trainers died too. Because of course he did. And the bosses in my party already completed the first phase of Bale. I can't say that I object to that. Alright, let's go down the cliff. And then we go through the fire. And now we kill these little leg things so that Puppy Trainer doesn't get wrecked. Oh, Puppy Trainer has a horse. Well, alright. Puppy Trainer doesn't get stuck. Silly Michael. Puppy Trainer doesn't need your help. Super silly Michael. Whee! I'm gonna get Shrek'd here, aren't I? I hope not. So I just hit Paragon 150 last night, which means that I can equip all of my gear from Hell 4. So there's a level requirement on wearing your gear from specific levels of Hell. So for example, anything from Hell 3, I believe, has a requirement of 80, Paragon 80, and anything from Hell 4, which is where I am now, has a requirement of 150 for your Paragon level. So I only just got to start equipping my Hell 4 gear last night, which means that today is really the first day of my character being a boss in Hell 4. Before, I was much more like Puppy Trainer, where I was just getting dragged along. So it's kind of refreshing to actually be pretty decent in here. All right, so first phase of Bale fight is these festering appendage tentacle things come out. We have to destroy them all. You'll see that Bale's in a shield right there, so we can't actually do damage to Bale until that happens. So Bale knocks us all back, and now Bale is vulnerable to damage. We can do damage to Bale. So I'm just alternating cooldowns here to try and get a little bit more out of the tank for my damage. You'll see that as we fight, more of these little like festering tentacle things come down. So we don't actually have to destroy those throughout the fight after the very beginning, but it's definitely helpful to destroy some of them as we go. I will destroy them with my crystal when Talarasha teleports and does his thing. So there it goes. And so now I'll do it. And that if there were any of those festering appendages out, then this would have killed them. But they're all gone now. They know better than to be out, or they were just destroyed. One of the two. Makes no big difference. And Bale's going to get Wappa. And then once again, we can wait for our loot. We hope for a gold star and a green beam. There is no gold star and green beam, meaning that we did not get the good stuff. And so that means rinse, lather, repeat to try and get good stuff. Because, you know, the game is being a mean possum. But, yeah. This game can be sort of mean with drops. Just sometimes. Not all the time. Just sometimes. Oops. Dungeon has been destroyed. Excellent. Oopsies. Did not mean to cancel that. If you tap twice, it cancels. Which can be kind of a pain for... There's an activity called Keone's Ordeal. Which is sort of like... Wah, 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 wah. But beyond that, yeah, it's not really a problem. Typically, you don't just like tap everything on repeat. You're generally doing pretty good. So, alright. We got Fallen Grunts. We're going to do away with them. H3 layer. I haven't done a hidden layer today. Hidden layers give you gems, which are good. You want gems. Gems are your friend. They're not like the legendary gems that are like, oh, your character is super powerful, and like to get the good ones, you either have to spend money or spend forever grinding and selling all of your stuff along with your soul to the devil. But they're still worth having. They're still worth having. Alright. Let's go. Kikura's Rapids. I don't know. I've got a decent ring from the Rapids spot. I don't actively need to do it. I could actually stand to do Cavern of Echoes again. That would probably be good for me. That one drops the gloves for the set that I'm using. And my gloves are, I think, mediocre. Need intelligence on everything. Do my gloves have intelligence? They do. This is supreme garbage compared to everything else. But I think everything else has intelligence. Int. Oh, my boots don't. I need better boots. Alright. That's from Mad Kings. Mad King's Breach is the name of a dungeon in Diablo 4. And I would need to do that in order to be able to get the boots that I want. Because, of course, I need to do more dungeons. for me, the purpose of dungeons and gearing up is just to be able to smack people harder in the battlegrounds. Because I love the battlegrounds. But alas, it is not time for me to smack things in the battlegrounds right now. There are still 25 more minutes. Not that I'm counting, but, you know, if I had to think of numbers in my head, it would be 25 minutes. Come on, Zoltan, cool. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to you. Right, yes. In a fun turn of events, I was doing a battleground earlier, and I actually went up against one of my clanmates, and they were on a pretty mad little killing spree, and then I saw them and I killed them, but I didn't realize it was them until I killed them, and then I saw their name on their corpse. And so, of course, I would never teabag another individual because it's not my way. But nonetheless, I did dance on their corpse. I did some really nice dance moves like this, just to let them know that I knew who they were. Lag. And so you can't, interestingly, you can't chat with anyone except for who's on your team while you're in a battleground. So you can't chat with people in your clan, you can't chat with your friends or anything like that. So as you can imagine, though, after the battleground, the person sent me a message about how dare I kill them, which was amusing. I always love killing people that I know and then getting messages from them. Especially when those people are people who are significantly more geared than me. I feel an immense sense of pride because I am too competitive for my own good. Puppy trainers, no. I'm kind of amused also that, like, whenever someone dies, they die, right? You get the gravestone, but then it's got the little cross right there on the head of the gravestone, and it's just sort of like, why? I don't really see people of the faith being very okay with the concept of Diablo as a game, right? Just like going into hell and killing demons and stuff. Specifically Diablo, Mephisto, Baal, Andariel, Duriel, you know, like sort of the bad ones. So I don't know. Baal, would you stop that, please? We're just trying to end you so that we can get pretty set loots. Pretty loots. Pretty ponies. Pretty please. Oh, nope. The little Crusader thing is mighty confusing. They make this like gold thing that makes it so you do guaranteed criticals, which is cool. But alright, cool. Bail down. Come on, pretty green beam. Come on. No. No pretty green beam. But these two people did. Puppy Trainer and Cask got pretty green beams. So you're going to gargle mayonnaise. That's a really odd thing to say to someone. There's all sorts of things that one could gargle, but mayonnaise just really isn't very high on my list for things that I think should be gargled. So all right, we lost someone, so it's time to go back. So you got Party Finder right here in the event that you ever need more people, and you can look through the different things. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Auto accept applications just means that if someone wants to join, they have to apply. And so normally, if you don't click that, you have to screen over there. But this just means that they can automatically join. So, oh, is this the one that I think it is? Oh, yeah. All right, if you guys want to know what it looks like to play with a super whale, this is what it is. RS7 is a boss, like a legit boss, but RS7 is totally a super whale. You can tell by these wings. These beautiful wings are what you get for having your character have their gems geared a specific way. And so, in order to have that, you have to have spent significant cash on the game. So RS7 is like crazy strong. At times, he's like by far the strongest person in the clan. I think that there's a pretty reasonable argument for that. But right now, he's a monk, I think. He started out as a demon hunter, and you can change classes in the game. And then he changed to a crusader, and then this week he's changed to a monk. And so I don't think he's quite as strong as a monk, just because monks aren't as strong of a class. But you'll see that he's going to absolutely shred things. Like these runs are going to go way quicker with RS7 here. So pretty much any time that they join me, I'm super thrilled to have them, because it means that the runs get a heck of a lot quicker. And the quicker your runs are, the more loot you're going to get. If you're wondering why there are so many RS7s in here, there's just one, but he has a legendary gem. I say he, but I don't know if he's a he. It's a they, them, I'll use for now. And their legendary gem makes clones of themselves that just sort of auto-attack. So here, like, watch Bale's health here while we have RS7 here. So, yeah, pretty instantaneous. Like, that we're just melting this thing right here. All right, cool. Wow, look at that. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 RS7s here right now. So, being a member of the Immortals, that means that we've got like this legion in our clan name. It means that we're sort of the top group on the server right now. Just for as long as we are the Immortals. And so there's a lot of people in the Immortals who have put a lot of outside resources into the game. So it makes it so that at the very least, when I group up, I often group up with just absolute beasts, which is really fun. Really fun for PvE. And when I go up against them in the battlegrounds, it means that for a lot of the cases, because I don't really spend much on this game, it makes it so that it's extra satisfying to kill them. Although there's no way in heck that I'd be able to kill RS7 in a one-on-one. Like, his gear is just way too good. Look at this. He's got 10,000 damage and 113,000 life. Oh my god, that's crazy. That just means that every hit he does is like plus 10,000 damage. Whereas I have 4... Yeah, he's more than double my stats, which is just ridiculous. My goodness. The moral of this story is I need my character to become stronger, but that I won't be stronger in that particular way anytime soon, because I be but a poor, humble peasant who does not have the ability to dump 5 figures of currency into a game. I wish I could, right? Like, if I was like Jeff Bezos or something, this would be amazing. But alas, that is not the case. Not that you need to dump all of the currency into the game to have fun. I have quite a lot of fun with it as it is. But it's definitely really cool to see, like, the actual power of whaling up close without having to be the person that is whaling, you know? Although I know that there's other people who see it in a different way and just get really offended that there are people who have like those super strong characters, but the way that I see it is if someone is getting the enjoyment out of the game and they have the resources to be able to do that, then okay. Right? Like, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not a really judgmental person. I don't think you really get anywhere by judging people. So, oh boy, still no legendaries. Ooh, oh, you guys both got fingers. Did either of you get mine? No? No. Okay. I don't need to be jealous. Ah, wow. You guys are doing the dungeon for my gloves. Got that luck. Yeah, but it's okay. Come on, chat. Why you be like this? Shalbaz? Oh, the set. The set is called Shalbaz. I think it's for primary attack speed. I might even have it in here. No, it's in my inventory. Or not this inventory, my vault. I have a treasure chest with extra space that is not in my inventory. So it is living there. Kill Tell Russia. No, reach Tell Russia. Let's use proper language, Michael. Proper language. We'll get there one of these days. English is hard. Be nice. Alright, a bunch of little fire starters, which we don't like because they hit ridiculously hard for what they are. It's always fun to run into champions, though. So that's what these blue things are. They're champions. So we're going to go ahead and kill the champions. We're going to get our stuff. We're going to go really fast. So one of the cool things about my Fire Nova ability, which is all those little teeny balls of fire that emanate from me every so often, is that I get a 60% movement boost, speed boost, when I use it. And then every 2 to 3 casts of it, I get an additional 8% movement speed from one of my gems. I actually got really lucky and found it today. So it makes it so that if I use a buff, then the target of that buff gets goodies. Goodies in the form of increased movement speed and increased damage. And if I rank the gem up enough, which I never likely will because getting these kinds of gems is ridiculously hard in this game, you get cooldown reduction too, which is nice because who doesn't love cooldown reduction? All right. All right, down the cliff we go. I am curious if anyone would be so kind as to tell me in chat if my microphone is working properly. I was setting up the stream, and originally the microphone wasn't on, and I think I had to. Well, not I think I had to. I know I had to do some toggling in order to make it start to work. But I just wanted to make sure that it's functioning properly, as I can't hear myself when I stream. Otherwise, it'd be really weird because the stream is delayed a little bit when you're playing, and so you actually would hear yourself echoing in the past by like a solid 20 seconds or so. Maybe, right? I think about 20 seconds is what it is. I'm not sure. Let's see, that's 225, 224. I'm at 209. So it's 14 seconds. There's a 14-second delay right now between what's going on my screen and what you see on your screen. I think there's a boss in here in this next thing. Come on, let's go. It's also possible that my streaming software is being really funky today and it's just not showing me chat, which I'm hoping is not the case, but may actually be the case. So I'll check that out in just a sec. I'm not 100% sure. There was recently an update to Streamlabs, which is what I use to stream in the event that you were curious about like software stuff. Let's see, if I go to... No, that's my YouTube channel, Streamlabs. If I go here, will you let me? Yeah, there's something weird going on with my computer today. There's I don't think you can see it, but there's like a little gold ring around my screen right here. Yeah, I've got the streaming thing going. Oh, don't know why it's doing that. Oh well. What if we make it full screen? Can I go in between screens? Nope. You may not go in between screens, Michael. All right. Say Libby. Ah! Don't do that. Alright, we want to knock Bale down. Alright, so now Bale has immunity frames for a little bit. So now this is where we ideally just pump on the damage on Bale, which will let us kill this snarky little bugger. Alright. Woo. Come on, give us the goods. Goods? No. No goods. I have tremendously bad luck when I'm running dungeons. Like super surprising bad luck, actually. So I've just gotten used to it by now, which is unfortunate. One of these days, because I know that the state of random number generators is like sometimes you get good luck, sometimes you get bad luck. You know, it ebbs and flows. But actually, well, this Loot Gods hate you. Yeah, RNGesus hates me like crazy. Gotta just sacrifice more of my loot or something. Sometimes you get some really, really wacky groups in chat, which is actually super duper fun. I love getting the really wacky groups, just because then like the run becomes more than just killing monsters. Because, you know, killing monsters is fun, but when you've done the dungeon a number of times, it can be nice to have the human element spice it up a little bit, which is part of why I think PvP is so fun, just because there's a human element to PvP, obviously. But all right, Ancient Nightmare, Hell for 6 minutes. Oh, okay, well, I'm not going to do Ancient Nightmare, but it's good to know that Ancient Nightmare wants to say hi to people. Come on, there we go. No, I don't want you guys to attack me. Attack the mirror image. So every time I teleport, I leave behind a mirror image, and the enemies in this game are incredibly kind. They very much like killing my mirrors, which is cool. So we've got Bale again. Those who seek destruction shall find it. Moo ha 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 ha. Speaking of Bale, Christian Bale makes totally an amazing villain. I recently watched the Thor movie, which incidentally I thought was not good. But every scene that had Christian Bale in it, I enjoyed, pretty much. Every scene that did not have Christian Bale was too kitschy, not good. At least, you know, my opinion. I'm not a super Marvel fanboy, so. Woe is me for that, I suppose, but... Alright. I don't know that the dude goes through if we don't do that. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe not, maybe so. The dude being Zoltan Cool. If we do not have Zoltan Cool come through with us, then Zoltan Cool doesn't put out these fires. And while you would think that I could teleport through the fire, the answer is no. The game will not let me, because the game is a butt. It's not a butt. Oh, no. Oh, that's actually a big milestone. So the importance of that is when you complete what's called Challenge Rift 95, you unlock the ability to get gear with stats of Hell 4 from just like normal activities and quests and stuff in the game. So it's kind of a big deal. Well, it is a big deal. So obviously getting as much health 4 gear as possible at this stage in the game, because health 4 is the highest that like almost everyone in the game can access right now. I think there might be like a few people in the world, like when I say a few people, I mean literally a few people in the world who can kill some things in Hell 5. Can R7 do it, actually? I wonder. I think he's still a little bit low, right? Yeah, he's still too low. 4881 is too low for Hell 5. I can't look up Hell 5 right now. But Hell 5 is in the 5,000s. You need to have 5,000 combat power in order to do Hell 5. Last one for me, guys, says Cask. Poor thing. Well, as long as it's not the last one for RS7, we're good. Because we got the one person that we're carrying, which is fine. But all right, let's do this. Oh no, I don't have that. Interesting. Come on, give us the green beam, the beautiful green. No. That is my ring. All right, let them know I'm finding a replacement. Whoever says like streamer loot, by the way, and I know you can't really count me as like a Diablo Immortal streamer. Like I'm normally like a Puzzle Quest streamer. But still, it's like, oh geez. All right, well we lost 2, which is fine. We're gonna auto accept. We're gonna create this. All right. They're doing rapids. So N2 4 DE farm H4. By using RS7's name, others might come. Just because they're like, oh, a big boy is doing this. Well, that's just absolutely delightful. I have a bot in chat. That's a yikes moment right there. Okay. Gonna do that. Lucy B, cool. We just need one more. Timmy. Okay, Luck. If you would kindly change for me. Oh, hey, the battlegrounds open up after this. Oop, and I just slammed my chair into my table. That was a real big boy play right there, Michael. Real big boy play. Well, we'll see. If I keep getting bad drops, maybe I'll do battlegrounds. Looking for one more Hell 4 pit. No. Cinnabear. Cinnabear is quite strong. I think Cinnabear might be the #1 wizard on the server right now. Maybe the #2 wizard? Something like that. Very highly rated. $150. There we go. Bunch of people hitting their milestones. That's good. That's good. Oh boy, game does not like whatever's happening here. No, it does not. Too many abilities, too many gems, too many things happening. What is going on? Says the game. Bail. You're gonna be nice this time? I know this isn't the time that we kill you, but I would very much appreciate you being nice. And giving the goodies to me this time, please. You know, I want to make my staff look cooler. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Nope, not that one. This one. Yeah, let's use this one. I want to have a little fiery bird flying around with me. I like that one more. Whee! I don't use it as much in PvP, just because it's super easy to see. And I fear that it might make, like, once in a blue moon someone target me instead, because they're like, oh, there's someone. But you never know. Come on, game. Alrighty. Let's kill these guys. I think this will probably be the last run on the stream. I know that I said PvP might happen as well, but I am, unsurprisingly, very tired today. And also I think that my wife's going to get home in like the next few minutes. She's got a friend coming and visiting us from out of town. And so she's picking up her friend from the airport. So I had a little window to play video games. Like a big boy. So I'm taking advantage of this little window to play video games like a big boy. Come on. Whee! Alright, fire. Shoo! Okay. Our last Bale kill. See if the game decides to reward me or not? I don't know. I'm going to guess probably not, because the game is being a butt. But you never know. 5 Legos, 2 sets of inventory, 0 combat rating upgrades. Yikes. Alright, auto attack. I am stunned. Tell Rasha you're going to be doing your thing here soon. Where are you moving to, Tal? Right there. Oops. Oh, I have my fingers on the wrong keys. That explains it. My hand was shifted over one. I was like, what am I doing? I am using the wrong skills is what I'm doing. Great job, Mike. Truly stupendous job. Okay. Will the last run of the night be lucky? Or will it just be like, hey, bud, you get doomed? No. No. Oh, well. Nothing for me. C'est la vie. Well, if you came in, thanks so much. If you want to see more Diablo Immortal content, let me know. I'm planning to cover more. I'll see you all in the next one. Later.